guys, welcome to day one of FrightFest.
We're showing 5 days worth of films over 2 screens.
And each day we will be screening a John Carpenter tribute film, starting tonight with Jake West's Escape from London.
Lucy's in the film.
Rock and roll!
In 2011, the attendance rate of FrightFest in the United Kingdom rises 400%. Seizing their opportunity, the government, under directive from the moral majority at the BBFC, turned the West End of London into a maximum security prison for the safety of the entire country.
Jake West, I wanted to ask you, could you tell me why you chose Escape from New York as the tribute film?
Well, Escape from New York is one of my favourite John Carpenter films of all time, and what particularly appealed to me was doing something in London which would work with the theme of doing a FrightFest short and incorporating a twist on my favourite character, which is Snake Plissken, the anti-authoritarian anti-hero.
Call me Miss Plissken. I am Snake's sister. My brother's either dead or in Cleveland.
We had 2 major fight scenes, one where we establish Snake Plissken's sister, and the other one which is obviously the finale fight with Brain.
Right, and who is Brain?
I played Brain on this occasion.
Brain. They call me Big Brain.
I'm a big fan of FrightFest, and obviously it's a great honour to have Escape from London open the festival.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how the audience responds to Escape from London, and really looking forward to seeing how all of the programme goes down this year, so they've got some really good films on.
Looks like we're all going to FrightFest.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about your segment for Theatre Bazaar?
Okay, my segment is called I Love You, and it's about a marriage that is breaking up and deteriorating, and it doesn't end very well.
My segment of the Theatre Bazaar is called Sweets, and it's about the end of a relationship which is based on an addiction to food.
A woman who lives in a very kind of disenfranchised, kind of strange place. A lot of homeless women, primarily drug addicted.
And the person in the power position uses that addiction to extreme ends. Nightmare of violence, I guess you could say.
At the moment of death, as their lives flash before their very eyes, she takes a syringe, injects it into their eyeballs, pulls out the vitreous fluid from within, and injects it into her own eyes, a bit like an opiate or a drug.
It starts with nice strawberries and cream and just becomes grimmer and grimmer and grimmer as time goes on.
You are bringing the gore, aren't you? At least from the trailer it looked like it.
I make love stories. I mean, there's love in all of my films.
It was always thought of as a part of a unity, a whole. It was never like I'm in my corner doing my little thing, you know, ha ha ha. No, I mean, it was really a sort of ambience of collaboration and an ambience of creative freedom, which is something that, you know, certainly David Gregory and the team at Sovereign, they really encouraged that and really fostered it. So it's basically making a movie with our mates.
I was editing a featurette on a movie called Aria, which was a art house omnibus movie, and while I was editing it, I was thinking this would be so much better as a horror movie, and so I thought, okay, let's have the umbrella idea be a Grand Guignol theatre, and so tell the filmmakers that just make me a movie that would play in such a theatre, no other creative restrictions.
That was the biggest attraction, was that we all got a small amount of money, the same amount, but we can make whatever we wanted. There was no censorship, there was no distributor to tell us what not to do, there was no producer to tell you what to cut out. We could shoot whatever we wanted.
We're all in it out of love. And usually if you're going to be doing something on a lower budget, they're going to give you freedom, and that was the case with Theatre Bazaar. We all had creative freedom, which is one of the kind of joys of this picture, and ironically enough, everything ended up kind of like being strangely feminist stories, you know, in a very weird way.
It wasn't actually planned that way, but communication between people and relationships is something that seems to be in pretty much every episode of the film.
So much of today, it's more of the sensation of, you know, being frightened by the effects and the goriness of it, and the ideas have suffered. And so this was a throwback in that, you know, there's a lot of ideas, there's a lot going on in the film. The characters are really interesting.
That's certainly something, just a personal thing I'm very, you know, interested in, and also the world of women not always being nice to each other, you know, at the same time having this weird kind of sympathy while being incredibly cruel.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We're always nice. It's all pillow fights in pajamas.
Absolutely, you know, I'm interested in the pillow fights with the pillows made of razor blades.
Welcome to Film4 FrightFest 2011. It's our biggest one ever, I could tell because I've got a dressing room with a star on it, whereas these three have got something equally good, like they say the gents. I think that's, you know. We've got some great movies for you. Lonely Place to Die is going to finish off the, you know, the festival. Ian thinks that's Twickenham, but he'll find out sooner or later. And as for the kill list, it's the most wanted to see British film we've got this year. I mean, I was going to make the kill list, but unfortunately there'll be no suspense because you know who'd be top of it.
And finally, just like to welcome you all to Fright Fest, all the first timers, all the people who've been here for years. Thanks very much.
Welcome to Fright Fest.
I hope you enjoyed day one of Fright Fest. We'll see you tomorrow.